Hey everybody, let's do some whimsy graduation nails. First, I'm going in with the 180 grit sanding band because the 240 apparently people say isn't as good for your retention, so that's why I tried the 180 grit. And then I'm going in with some XL tips because it XL baddie. I'm just kidding, we had to cut them down because no one nowadays wants hella long nails. But she wanted almonds, so I cut the little edges and then I filed because I don't buy pre-shaped tips because that's extra money and when I can just do it myself. I know it takes longer, but for now I just shape it on my own. And I did them a bit more round because she doesn't like the pointy almonds like I do, so I made them a bit round. And then I blended the sides of the tips a little bit, added some cleanser like to clean the nail dust, added some dehydrator, some primer, and then after the primer I added some gel polish to the tips because we wanted to do a little ombre moment and I've never done it before. But apparently if you don't have blue or colored acrylic, you can do this hack where you do gel polish and then clear on top of the gel polish and then put some nude and blend it and then put clear on top again and then everything works out. So that's what I did. And then this is me putting on my nude. That bead low-key was satisfying. And then this is me blending it down. I just wanted to show how I did the little ombre moment. I'm gonna keep practicing this because I think I know where I went wrong. I should have put the bead in the middle rather than the top first. But that's why, as you'll see, I went back in the middle to blend it a bit more. This is me putting the little cuticle bead, blended it into the cuticle. And this is me blending it a little bit more just so that it wasn't like a straight blue line, but I think for my first time doing ombre I kind of ate. So this is me doing the little acrylic bead. I blended it upwards, blended it downwards, and then I didn't show it, but over that in the tip I added a bit more clear to blend into the nude. And then I started filing, just making it a little bit more crisp, and then I applied some cuticle oil and went over it with the buffer, as you can see. And now we're on to design. She wanted some 3D lines, so this is me doing that. I mixed rhinestone glue, like 3D gel, whatever, with some black polish over the matte surface, and then after we're gonna add some chrome. Now I had a bit of trouble with the chrome, but I think I know why, because I went in after to clean up the lines, which made the surface not matte, and that's why the chrome was sticking, if that makes sense. Hopefully I explained it well, but other than that I think it turned out pretty well. And then we had some 3D flowers, and then I put some pink on top of that, and here's the result in 3, 2, 1. I hope you guys like it. See you guys next time.
Slay!